I'm Price Bourgeois with Bourgeois Insurance. Make sure to catch Medicare Minute, where we talk all things Medicare, saving on Medicare, maximizing Medicare, Medicare scams, and much more. It airs after To Your Health and other times on HTV.
All right, we're talking Medicare with Price Bourgeois. He's the expert in it. There's nobody that knows more about this in this area than Price. And Price, let me ask you, I was talking to you during the break, and I said, when is it time for me to go see you? And you were telling me, you know, when I have to go. But if you're not planning or reviewed for 2025, they better get on it now, right?
It's almost over. We're coming up to the end. December 7th is going to be your last day. And let me tell you, don't wait until that last week. It gets wild. You know, we're having extended hours. We're working as much as we possibly can. Get on the books. If you haven't reviewed it, it's almost too late. At this point, we've reviewed well over 1,000 people. Plus what our current clients are. Mm-hmm. More than half had some type of surprise. Now, that did not necessarily mean that they needed to do a plan change, but if you don't know that something's coming, mm-hmm. then you can't plan for it.
But surprise isn't always bad. It could be good, too. Huh?
Some of them were good, but some of them were things like they're going to have to pay a deductible for something, mm-hmm. or a copay for something went up. Or maybe their drug plan had an increase in premium, things like that. You know, I'd rather know about it up front than get surprised about it later on. That's, to me, that's a big issue. Marketplace plans are in full swing. So if you're a person who does not have Medicare, but you need that under 65 insurance, right now is the time to really start getting on that. We're in the open enrollment for that as well. Those reviews, and if you already have a marketplace plan, you still need to review it because you have to update the income on it every year. Otherwise, that's a bad surprise because you might have a premium of $80 a month. If you let marketplace automatically upgrade your or update your income, you'll get a bill in December for $800 a month. And then trying to fix that on the back end is always.
So let me ask you this. I got a lot of friends who are talking. I'm not one of them because I'm going to work forever. No, but I got a lot of friends actually bringing up the retirement word, the big R word. And I guess if they're going to contact you now, they're late, but they're not too late, but it's on the cusp.
It's on the cusp. So if you're getting ready to retire in 2025, you would think that you could just call up somebody, get your Medicare done, start it up, your Part A or Part B, whatever you have to do, and then just enroll on a plan. Unfortunately, it's not that easy, especially if you delayed Medicare. There's paperwork that you've got to turn in. If you haven't delayed Medicare, but you're over 65, there's still paperwork that you have to do. And you may actually be stuck with the automated system where it goes to somebody in Chicago enrolling your Medicare. So you definitely want to get that started now. Not to say that we couldn't get it started for January 1, but we definitely want to be on top of it. We also do hold monthly seminars. So if you're not sure or just have those general questions, the seminars are great for that.
Where are the seminars?
Seminars are in our office, right there in Thibodeau on North Canal, where our office is actually right behind Cane's Chicken Tenders. So grab you some tenders, come to the seminar, just bring me a 3-pack. No, just kidding. The last thing I need is more tenders in my life. But come to those seminars. They're free. The great thing about a seminar, I do this every day. So things to me are kind of second nature. When I have a seminar and I've got 20, 30 people in front of me and we're talking through it, we're going through the ins and outs of it, every now and then, not every time, but every now and then somebody will have a question that's a little bit off from the norm. And usually 9 times out of 10, I know the answer, but it gives everybody else who may not have thought to ask that question, it gives them that information. The other thing, it's just less pressure. You know, if you're in a group of people, You don't feel like, oh, if I don't do something, look, and we don't put that pressure on you anyway, but it's a good environment. It's all people from around here, so you know it's going to be T-shirts and shorts for the most part.
Yeah.
You ain't got to dress up, just come.
But you made a good point. It's like, I'm sure over the years, you've heard just about every question there is, but like you said, every now and then somebody will ask a question. Do you go, that's interesting?
Absolutely. And you would think that it doesn't happen often, but it happens more often than what you would think. And a lot of times it's based on what their employer plans are, because employer plans are different than what Medicare plans are.
Right.
So it kind of comes up a lot,
But once again, let's stress, because you're a very busy person, your staff is very busy. If they call you on December 15th, chances of them getting in will be slim to none. Now they got to call now.
It's very slim. It can be done. But remember, I'm not the one who turns on Medicare. It's the Social Security office.
Yeah.
I'll help you facilitate it,
Right.
but it's not like I can go in there and just click the button.
Right.
We got to rely on somebody at a government office that's probably got PTO and vacation time coming up.
Well, you're right. So sometimes you might have to bring them a bottle of wine to make them open their office.
They want more than a chicken tender.
Price, thank you. Very good information. So people, the time to act right now is now. So call Price Bourgeois up and let him help you through this. A lot of changes going on, and let him show you the way. We'll be back next week.
I'm Price Bourgeois with Bourgeois Insurance. Make sure to catch Medicare Minute, where we talk all things Medicare, saving on Medicare, maximizing Medicare, Medicare scams, and much more. It airs after To Your Health and other times on HTV.